Greetings! Mansory79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for Cardfight Vanguard Deer Days! Alright, pressing the A button now.
Cardfight Vanguard Deer Days.
Loading game and proceeding.
どのモードで遊ぶ
Here we are in the main menu, up to edit deck menu.
どのデッキを見る
Here we are in deck list menu, and now in today's video, the deck profile I'm going to be going for is a Dark States. Oh, right here, sorry. The Karmic Demonic Jewel Dragon Drajeweled Masques D-BT11 deck. And alrighty, let's get started. So, first we select the deck, entering edit deck, and off we go. Here we are in the deck build menu, and like I just mentioned before, the deck I'm building this deck profile video is a Dark States Karmic Demonic Jewel Dragon Drajeweled Masques deck made of cards only available until D-BT11. And okie dokie, let's get started. First we go to filter settings and to pack. Show only cards from D-Booster1, Genesis 5 Greats, D-Booster2, Brush of Legends, D-Booster3, Advance of Intertwined Stars, D-Booster4, Awakening Chakrabarti, D-Booster5, Trifecta of Brave Heroes, Festival Booster 2021, Festival Booster 2022, Promo Pack number 1, D-Booster 6 Blazing Dragon Reborn, D-Booster 7 Raging Flames Emerald Storm, D-Booster 8 Minerva Rising, D-Booster 9 Dragon Tree Invasion, D-Booster 10 Dragon Masquerade, Festival Booster 2023, and D-Booster 11 Rising of Heroes. Pack selected, apply filters. Filters applied, let's get started. First up, the right deck. And now for the right deck. For the cards in this right deck we are playing, right deck, Grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled. Skills, first skill, actions, Vanguard, once per turn, cost, Counterblast 1. If the cost and paid, Soul Charge 2. If all of the cards Soul Charge with have different grades, you may draw a card. Second skill, Auto as a Vanguard. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, cost, Soul Blast 4 cards with different grades. If the cost and paid, choose one of your opponent's Vanguards. Until end of turn, increase or decrease its power to 1. And if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets +1 critical. Power at that time becomes 1 and can increase or decrease afterwards. Alrighty, the grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon Drajeweled. We have 1 the right deck. Next up, right deck, grade 2, Demonic Stone Dragon Jewel. Skills, first skill, Auto as a Vanguard or Rearguard. When this unit attacks, hits a Vanguard. Cost, Soul Charge 1. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is rolled upon by a unit with Drajewel in its card name, Soul Charge 1. And if your soul has 3 or more cards of different grades, draw a card. Okie dokie, the grade 2, Demonic Stone Dragon Jewel. We have 1 the right deck. Next up, right deck, grade 1, Jewel Core Dragon. Skills, first skill, Auto. When this unit is rolled upon by Demonic Stone Dragon Jewel, call this card to Rearguard Circle. Second skill, Auto as a Rearguard. When this unit attacks or boosts, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of battle. At the end of battle, put this unit into your soul. This effect is mandatory. Affirmative, the Great One, Jewel Core Dragon. We have 1 the right deck. Next, right deck, grade 0, Julius Draco Kid, starting unit. Skill, Auto. When this unit is rolled upon, if you went second, draw a card. Confirmed, grade 0, Julius Draco Kid. We have 1 the right deck. With that, we cover the cards in the right deck. Next, let's get on to the grade 3 lineup. And now for the grade 3 lineup. For the grade 3 since deck we are playing, the grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon Drajeweled. Since we explained this card's skills and effects during the right deck portion of the video, we'll just skip ahead. The grade 3, Demonic Jewel Dragon Drajeweled, we have 3 in the main deck. Over here, the grade 3, Karmic Demonic Jewel Dragon Drajeweled Masques. Skills, first skill, continuous. This card can only be written from a grade 3 of Drajewel in its card name. Second skill, action as a Vanguard, once per turn. Cost, remove a card with Drajewel and give a different card name from this unit from your hand, soul, or drop. If the cost and paid, choose 2 cards from drop, put them into your soul, and this unit gets +1 critical until end of turn. Third skill, Auto as a Vanguard. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, cost, Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 4 cards of different grades. If the cost and paid, choose 2 of your opponent's rear guards, retire them. Choose 1 of your opponent's Vanguards until end of turn, increase or decrease its power to 1. Alrighty, the grade 3, Karmic Demonic Jewel Dragon Drajeweled Masques, we have 4 in the deck. Next, the grade 3, Causality Dragon Crucial Dragon. Skills, first skill, continuous as a Rearguard or Guardian. If your opponent's drive check or damage check reveal a trigger unit this turn, this unit gets plus 10,000 power plus 10,000 shield. Second skill, auto as a rear guard once per turn. When this unit attacks a Vanguard while not boosted, cost, put another rear guard in the same column as unit into soul. Either cost and pay from all the following. First effect, choose one of your opponent's rear guards, retire it. This unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. Second effect, cost, remove an over trigger from drop zone. If the cost and paint, your opponent cannot call Great One or greater cards from hand to Guardian Circle until end of battle. And okie dokie, the Grade 3 Causality Dragon, Crucial Dragon, we have 2 in the deck. Over here, the Grade 3 Normal Order, Mask of Hydrogam. Skills, first skill, Order. Look at the top 5 cards of the deck. Choose the one card of Dragon Tree or Mask in its card name from among them, reveal it, put it in hand, and shuffle deck. The second skill, Action from the drop zone. If you have a Grade 3 Vanguard without Mask in its card name, cost, reveal a Grade 3 card of Mask in its card name from hand. If the cost and paint, write the card reveal for this cost as stand. If you roll, put this card into soul. If your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, and you do not Persona Ride this turn, you activate Persona Ride. Affirmative, the Grade 3 Normal Order, Mask of Hydrogam, we have 3 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 2 lineup. And now for the Grade 2 lineup. For the Grade 2 since deck we are playing, the Grade 2, Demonic Stone Dragon, Rockagore. Skills, first skill, auto as a rear guard once per turn. When this unit attacks a Grade 3 or greater unit, if your souls 4 more cards of different grades, this unit gets plus 10,000 power until end of turn. Second skill, auto as a rear guard. When you soul blast 4 more cards at the same time for the cost of your Vanguard's ability, if your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, cost, counterblast 1. If the cost and paint, stand this unit. Alrighty, the Grade 2, Demonic Stone Dragon, Rockagore, we have 4 in the deck. Next, the Grade 2, Blossom of Ruin Castle and Pusa. Skill, auto from the front row rigor circle. When you soul blast 4 more at the same time for the cost of your Vanguard's ability, if your unit did not stand by card ability this turn, you may stand this unit. If you stand this unit, at the end of that turn, cost retire this unit. If the cost and pay, choose a Grade 2 or greater unit card from soul and put it into your hand. And okie dokie, Grade 2, Blossom of Ruin Castle and Pusa, we have 4 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 1 lineup. And now for the Grade 1 lineup. For the Grade 1 since deck we are playing, the Grade 1, Brainwash Swirler. Skills, first skill, auto. When this unit is placed on rigor circle, soul charge 1. Second skill, auto as a rear guard. When your card is put into soul by soul charge. If your Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn, plus 10,000 if you soul charge 2. Alrighty, the Grade 1, Brainwash Swirler, we have 3 in the deck. Over here, the Grade 1, Steam Scara Zargon. Skill, auto as a rear guard. When this unit boosts, choose a unit boosted by this unit, and it gets auto as a Vanguard or rear guard. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, choose up to 2 cards from your drop, put them into soul until end of turn. Okie dokie, the Grade 1, Steam Scara Zargon, we have 3 in the deck. Over here, the Grade 1, Repel Malice Dragon, Sentinel Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to a total of 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, choose one of your units. It cannot hit until end of battle. If your hand has 2 more cards, choose a card from hand, discard it. And affirmative, the Grade 1, Repel Malice Dragon, we have 3 in the deck. And over here, the Grade 1, Blitz Order, Elementary Sanctitude. Sentinel Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards of Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, Continuous. You may only have 1 Elementary Sanctitude deck. Third skill, Order. If your opponent's Vanguard is triple drive, this ability can play without paying the cost. Play the cost of, discard a card from hand if your Vanguard is Grade 3 or less. If the cost and pay, choose one of your units. It cannot hit until end of battle. Remove this card. Confirm the Grade 1, Blitz Order, Elementary Sanctitude. We have 1 in the deck. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 0 lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we are playing, the Grade 0, Hades Dragon DD Resentment, Gamma Child, Over Trigger. Skill, trigger, additional effect. You get, during your turn, all of your Vanguards gets plus 10,000 power, plus 1 critical until end of fight. Alrighty, the Grade 0, Hades Dragon DD of Resentment, Gamma Child, Over Trigger, we have 1 in the deck. Next, the Grade 0, Connected Rampage, Clan, Critical Trigger, we have 4 in the deck. Here we have the Grade 0, Stem Deviate Dragon, Critical Trigger. Skill, auto as a rear guard. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted. Cost, put this into your soul. If it costs and pay, choose one of your units. It gets plus 2,000 power until end of turn. Okie dokie, the Grade 0, Stem Deviate Dragon, Critical Trigger, we have 4 in the deck. Next, the Grade 0, Roost Swap Master Riley, Draw Trigger. Skill, Continuous as a Guardian. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. Affirmative, the grade 0, Drajeweled Master Riley. Draw trigger, we have 3 in the deck. Up next, the grade 0, Caper Companion. Heal trigger, we have 2 in the deck. And finally, the grade 0, Drajeweled Karmic. Heal trigger, skill, auto. When this unit is put in the Guardian Circle, if your Vanguard's grade is less than your opponent's Vanguard grade, this unit gets plus 10,000 shield until end of battle. Confirm, the grade 0, Drajeweled Karmic. Heal trigger, we have 2 in the deck. With that, we cover the deck's grades, the trigger lineup. And that has been built. Card is explained. For the cards in this deck, we are playing 4 grade 3 Demonic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled. 1 in the right deck, 3 in the main deck. And 4 grade 3 Karmic Demonic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled Masques. 2 grade 3 Causality Dragon, Crucial Dragon. 3 grade 3 Normal Order, Mask of Hydrogam. 1 grade 2 Demonic Stone Dragon, Jewel Neil. 4 grade 2 Demonic Stone Dragon, Wakagor. And 4 grade 2 Blossom Ruin Castle, Pusa. And then 1 grade 1 Jewel Core Dragon. 3 grade 1 Brainwash Swirler. 3 grade 1 Repel Malice Dragon. 1 grade 1 Blitz Order, Elementary Sanctitude. 3 grade 1 Steam Scarab Zargon. And 1 grade 0 Julius Trickle Kid starting unit. And for the triggers in this deck we are playing, 1 Gamma Held Over Trigger. 8 critical triggers. 3 draw triggers. And 4 heal triggers. With that, the deck's been built, cards explained. Next, let's get on to testing out the deck. And here we are in the main menu, going to test out the deck, so selecting Fight menu.
どのファイトをする
Here we are in the Fight menu, off to CPU Fight.
どのデッキを使う
Here we are in CPU Fight, selecting the deck I just showcased to you, the Dark States. Over here, the Dark States, Karmic Demonic Jewel Dragon Drajeweled Masques D-BT11 deck. It all looks okay from this side, so selecting the deck,
どのファイターにする
choosing my opponent. For the opponent, I'm going to test the Dago on. I'm going to use it against Dark States, Danji Momoyama, hard difficulty, and click. The battle begins. Let's get started.
勝つためだいいぜやろう
Here we are in Fight. Gonna decide goes first. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Scissors to scissors, one more time. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Paper to paper, one more time. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Again, one more time. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Again, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock to scissors. I win. I go first. Drawing our starting hands, I got myself a, let's see, a Zargon, a draw, a heal, a Brainwash Swirler, and an Impusa. Hold on to all normal units. Just redraw the triggers. Redraw. A grade 3 Mask and a grade 1 Elementary Sanctitude. Not too shabby. My turn, draw. I ride from the right deck. Jewel Core Dragon. For the right deck, cost and discarding. The grade 3, Drajeweled, discard, and ride. And that's the end of my turn. My opponent's turn. Here comes my opponent, rides to the grade 1. Bad Steve and Matt Skill. Draw and Steve Skill. Superior Call and Soul Charge. Yes, critical trigger. One of those cards to worry about. Here comes 14k from the Vanguard. And no guard can take it. Drive check. Yes, front trigger. Wasted a trigger. The effect has no use here. 1 damage to me. Ow! Damage check. Ah, critical trigger. Wasted a critical. Not good. Effects wasted, and this trigger has no use in this situation. And that's it for my opponent's turn. Now it's my turn. And draw. I ride from the right deck. Jewel Neil. Right deck cost and discarding. I guess I'll discard Brainwash Swirler. Discard and ride. Then skill of Jewel Core. Superior Call it from the soul. Over here. Call. Then I call Zargon to the back row. Calling. That should be enough. Main phase over, go into battle phase. First, Jewel Core Dragon attacks the Vanguard. Skill activated for 5,000 power. 13,000 power to Vanguard. The attack goes through, and boom! Damage check.
ダメージチェック
No trigger, safe. Brainwash Swirler, one less card to worry about. Boosted by, hold on. Jewel Core skill goes to the soul. And boosted by Zargon, Jewel Needle attacks to Vanguard, 18k. And Zargon skill. Vanguard gets an ability. The attack goes through. Drive check. Great 2 Impusa. So 1 damage to the opponent. And boom! Damage check.
ダメージチェック
No trigger, grade 3, safe. And then, first off, I activate my Jewel Needle skill, I draw a card. Soul Charge, no, I Soul Charge and draw. I released my Mask of Hydrogram, huh? If I can get it out of the soul, I might be able to make it work, so... Then I activate Zargon skill.
スキル発動
I am going to put Drajeweled and Brainwash into the soul.
ターンエン
End of my turn, my opponent's turn.
ドロー
Here comes the grade 2, Diabolos Anger Richard. He moves Matt to the soul and battle phase, 10k to 10k, no guard. No guard to Vanguard, gonna take it.
ドライブチェッ
Drive check. No trigger, grade 3, safe, so just 1 damage. Ow.
クダメージ
Damage check. No trigger, Crucial Dragon, not good. That's the end of my opponent's turn. My turn, stand and draw. I ride from the right deck, Demonic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled. For the right deck cost, I am discarding, let's see. The restand skill only works if my opponent's at grade 3 or higher, so I'm gonna discard 1 Rockagore and right 2 Drajeweled. Then activate the skill of Jewel Needle. I get to Soul Charge and draw. Let's do this. Soul Charge. And draw. Draw trigger. Then the Vanguard skill. Counter Blast and reveal the top 2 cards of my deck. Come on, different grades. Grade 0, grade 0. Come on, really? And a heal trigger and my over trigger. Such bad luck. You gotta be kidding me. The worst cards to get Soul Charged by Drajeweled skill. Unbelievable. Fine. I'm gonna call Rockagore to rear guard and Impusa to rear guard. Then battle phase we go. Impusa can restand, so Impusa attacks the Vanguard, 10k.
アタックだノーガードだ
And the attack goes through. Slash. Damage check. No trigger. Grade 4. Nice. One less card to worry about. Boosted by Zargon. Drajeweled to Vanguard. 21,000 power. Then, Zargon skill. Giving my Vanguard an ability. Drajeweled skill. Soul Blasting 4 different grades. I Soul Blast Grade 3 Mask of Hydrogram. Grade 1 Grade 0 Over Trigger. Damage held. Grade 1. And Impusa lets me only add a grade 2 or greater card, so I put my Brainwash Swirler and last but not least the grade 2. The grade 2 Jewel Needle. Yep, Jewel Needle. Soul Blasting 4 and reducing the opponent's Vanguard power to 1. Impusa skill. Restand her.
ノーガ
The
ード
attack goes through.
チェッ
Twin
クザ
Drive,
ド
first
ライ
check.
ブトリガー
No trigger, Mask of Hydrogram. And a second
チ
check.
ェックザドライブトリガー
No trigger, perfect guard. That's 1 damage. And boom!
ダ
Damage
チェッ
check. Come on!
クトリガー
A heal trigger! He can heal and
パワープラス
this is just great. Now Impusa can't attack.
スキル発動
Zargon
だ
skill. I take 2 cards from drop zone to the soul. I'm taking Rockagore and Brainwash Swirler. Back to the soul they go. Rockagore to
ヴ
Vanguard.
ァンガードにアタックノーガード
Nothing happens. And Impusa to Vanguard. Nothing
ヴァンガードに
happens.
アタックだノーガード
One trigger ruined my attack. Come
タ
on.
ーンエンド
End of my turn. Impusa is retired. And take a grade 2 card to move to the hand. I take Rockagore into the hand.
行くぜ俺のターンだドロー
Here comes. He's riding the grade 3 Diabolos Violence Bruce. Battle phase 13k to Vanguard. No guard, taking it.
ノーガードドライ
Twin
ブ
Drive, first check. No trigger, great 2, and second check.
ドライブチェック
No trigger, great 1. So,
行くぞ決着の時だ
that's 1 damage to me. Ow! Damage check. Ah, perfect guard, come on. That's the end of my opponent's turn. Now it's my turn. Stand and draw. Yes, Brainwash Swirler. Skipping ride phase. Going to main phase. I first call Brainwash Swirler to rear guard. Calling. Swirler skill. Soul Charge 1.
どうだ
Soul Charge. Great 2 Impusa. Plus 5,000 power 2. Brainwash
パ
Swirler.
ワープラス
Then I pay 1 Counter Blast. Counter Blast and
発動だ
Soul Charge top 2 cards on my deck. Come on, different grades. Great 3, Great 1. Yes, draw a card. And then Swirler gets plus 5,000 power.
どうだパワー
Power
プラ
up.
ス
And power up.
スキル発動だ
And
パワ
then
ープラス
I activate the order card, Mask of Hydrogram.
オーダー発動
I add Drajeweled Masques to the hand. Then I call Impusa to rear guard. Then from the drop zone I activate Mask of Hydrogram. I superior Mask Persona right from my hand. Mask Persona right 2, Grade 3, Karmic Jewel Dragon, Drajeweled Masque.
エリオルライド
Mask Persona right active.
真の力を表せペルソナライド
Drajeweled Masque to the front row power up, and I draw. Oh, come on, really? Then I'm going to, activate the effect of, activate the effect of Drajeweled Masque. I take a Drajewel from my soul, remove from play,
どうだ
and plus 1 critical. Put 2 cards to soul. I put, Then I put the Great 2 Impusa and the Great 3 Mask of Hydrogram back to the soul.
プラス
Plus 1 critical. Then I'm gonna call Stem Deviate. That ought to do it. Battle phase we go. First up, my Impusa unboosted attacks the Vanguard. 20k.
ノーガー
The
ド
attack goes through. Slash. Damage
ダメ
check.
ージチェックフロントトリガー
Ah, come on, the front trigger. So lucky of all the triggers. Rockagore unboosted the
バンガー
Vanguard.
ドにアタック
Skill activated plus 10,000 power.
どうだパワープラスノーガード
No guard, and boom! Damage check.
チェックフロントトリガー
Double front trigger, come on!
パワープラス
Well, there's no worries, I can still use my Drajeweled Masque skill, boosted by Zargon. Drajeweled Masque attacks the Vanguard. Then, Zargon skill, giving my Vanguard an ability, and Mask skill. Counter Blast, and Soul Blast 4 different grades. I Soul Blast, Mask of Hydrogram, no wait, I Soul Blast, Drajeweled, and then I Soul Blast, Grade 1 Zargon, Grade 2, the Grade 0 Heal Trigger, and the Grade 2, let's see. I'll Soul Blast the Grade 2 Rockagore. These 4 Soul Blast
ス
it.
キル発動だ
Reduce the opponent's Vanguard power to 1. And then, Impusa skill.
スキル発動だ
Restand. And Perfect Guard.
スキル発動完全ガードするぜ
Twin Drive, first
チェッ
check.
クザドライブトリ
Perfect Guard, and a second check.
ガーチェックザドライブトリガー
Heal
ヒー
trigger.
ルトリガー
Cannot heal, but give power to Impusa.
パワープラス
The attack fails, now boosted by Brainwash Swirler, and Impusa attacks the Vanguard.
ヴァンガードにアタックだノーガード
The attack goes through, and slash. Damage check.
チェック
No trigger, Perfect Guard. 6 damage, I win.
勝負は
That was a pretty rough fight. I was getting pretty unsure of myself since I soul charged my over trigger and got a bunch of bad draws. Well, my opponent managed to get lucky with their damage triggers, but I managed to win in the end, so I got win, attack 50 more power, drew 3 more times in a turn, in a draw, in a row, did a Persona right, 6 turns passed, did a superior call, superior row, and drew 3 more times in 1 turn. Got 2050 VP, total 90 92,525 VP, pressing A to go next, leaving the fight and returning to the CPU fight menu.
どのファイターにする
Here on CPU fight menu, leaving CPU fight.
どのデッキを使うどのファイトをする
Back to fight menu, leaving fight menu.
どのモードで遊ぶ
Here on main menu, off to edit deck menu.
どのデッキを見る
Here in the deck list menu, and that, the deck's been built, card up is explained, and I just finished testing the deck in front of you, so first I want to say is, thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload in the near future. I also will show support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. With that I say, goodbye, and see you all soon!